Hi Year 10. This is a little video that's going to tell you about Percy Shelley, the poet of Ozymandias, one of the Power and Conflict poems in the cluster that we are studying. So as you listen to this video, do be having that filling in the gap sheet in front of you and see if you can fill in those gaps. So this is Percy Shelley. And he was born in 1792. He is known most famously for being a poet of the Romantics, and I'll tell you a bit more about that in a little bit. Percy Shelley had a very comfortable, wealthy background. He went to Eton College and on to Oxford University, probably mostly because his family were quite wealthy. However, he kind of turned out to be a bit of a rebel. He actually got expelled from Oxford for being an atheist. He wrote some very controversial things and got chucked out. He was also a pacifist, which means that he didn't believe in war or any kind of violence. He also was a vegetarian, so he was quite a controversial man of his time. He tragically, though, drowned at sea at the young age of 29. So, was a romantic poet. So, I'm not going to tell you loads about this, but here's a little bit of detail about what romanticism is all about. It's not about romance, it's not about love and all that. It's romanticism with a capital R. But what does it mean? Well, firstly, you could connect Shelley with another writer from the Power and Conflict cluster. Blake, he wrote London. He was also a romantic poet. So what did they think and believe? Well, firstly, they really disliked urban life and really wanted instead to embrace the natural world. We saw that in the poem London, where Blake really criticises all the oppression that happened in the city. Romantics also disliked monarchies because they believed that they oppressed ordinary people. They didn't like rulers with absolute power. They also disliked religion, kind of for a similar reason. They didn't like authorities. So that's it for our little introduction to Percy Shelley. Do fill in the blanks in that little sheet. Maybe you need to listen to it again to go back over that. And have a little think about this question. Now you know about Percy Shelley, what kind of poem do you think he might write? What do you think he thinks about power and conflict? I'll be asking you that at the beginning of next lesson.